This might be a bitter pill for some women to swallow, but I gotta keep it real for you. If you want to be seen as more than just a sexual object, you need to provide more than sexual value. What would generally happen on the first few dates? I kind of set everything up. I take the initiative and ask you out. So I'm disproportionately assuming the risk and the responsibility for both of us. On the date, I'm funny, making you laugh, charming, making you feel engaged. I'm intelligent, making you think, and I'm interested, making you feel special. In this common dating scenario, you just basically have to show up. And without sex, what exactly am I getting out of this interaction? So if you, the woman, want to be seen as more than just a sexual partner, then be smarter than me and teach me something. Or be funnier than me and make me laugh. Or be more charming than me and make me feel something. Or take some initiative so that I don't have to be responsible for every last detail of the interaction. Unpopular opinion, but it's your responsibility to demonstrate that you have more to offer than simply sex.
I'm talking about women in general. If I lined up 100 women, 95 of them are going to want men that have the traits that I literally just described. Okay?
Fine.
So the exception does not make the rule. I don't care what you want. I'm talking about in general. Please do not take the conversation and put it immediately on yourself. That's narcissistic and solipsistic. I'm talking about women in general, human beings in general. We're put on this earth to procreate. Whether you don't want to procreate, that's your personal decision. But the masses do want to procreate, okay? Now, you saying that you don't need men, fantastic. But the reality is men have created society. All the technological conveniences that you enjoy today were created by men. 95% plus of inventors are men. Women don't create anything. They just attract resources.
But why do you think that is?
Because
you're turning 40. It's not a great time for a showdown, right? Face it, your options are dwindling faster than your appetite. In the 20s, women deal with bad boys and cool boys, leaving the most handsome and kind men in the dust. Fast forward a decade or two, and then these women want good men who have been ignored before and expect them to take all the stress, drama, models, kids.
During the fight, he almost gets knocked out. As this guy is mauling him, he goes like this. What do you think I was thinking?
Not good thoughts.
The boyfriend.
That your
My boyfriend. Like this.
Yeah, you didn't like it.
Fuck no.
Did it turn you off?
Oh my God, so much.
Whoa.
I was like, dude, you're getting fucked up. As you're falling to the canvas, you still need to go, fuck you.
Wow.
You're like, fuck you. Like that.
So the way he was
to
getting beaten was fucking with you.
Yeah.
It wasn't just that he was getting beaten.
Like, you gotta fucking, like, take that shit.
Take it.
Yeah. Like a champ or like a fighter.
Right.
Yeah, you can't be like.
Wow.
Do you remember the British guy is dating someone? Yes. I definitely think that I will stay alone forever. My God.
Sometimes being kind means to be honest, even if it hurts in the short term. Out of compassion, I'm going to give this woman some advice that's going to be hard for her to hear in the short term, but ultimately is going to benefit her. She needs to hear some harsh truths because protecting her from reality and just trying to spare her feelings is not going to do her any good.
What to say? I don't know. I don't know. What's the problem? It's me, or I don't know.
Okay, the first piece of advice, you sound like you're in absolute disbelief at the prospect. Is it me? Yeah, of course it's you. If you're still single, then the problem is you. I advise you to approach this situation like men do. Take responsibility. When most men fail to get a girlfriend, they take action. They hit the gym. They become successful. They work on their game. They go to therapy. They become more masculine. They do what they need to do to make themselves more attractive to the opposite gender. So drop this absolute disbelief. Is it me? Yeah. You're still single, so it's you. Take responsibility. Don't blame men for not finding you more attractive.
Just meet people that are not interested in me and discovering me by in deep,
I just need to pause it here so that you can remember what she just said, that she meets people who aren't interested in knowing her in a deep way. Remember that. That's going to become very relevant later on.
And it's boring. It's exhausting to try to find a good connection with someone, and you think it's a good connection, but it's not enough.
Again, remember her words. She says that the good connection is not enough. That's going to become really important based on what she says later.
And I'm brilliant. I work a lot. I stay in shape, even if I'm 40 years old.
I mean, that's the answer. You're 40. You say that you're radiant, and I'm not really going to disagree. You're a very pretty woman, but you're 40. It's not about your looks. I find you attractive. I bet in your early 20s you were stunning, and you're still beautiful, but you're 40. You say that you stay in shape, and yeah, it looks like it. You have a good body, but you're 40. That's the mystery solved. I mean, it probably hurts to hear, but yeah. You know, you're not in your 20s anymore. You say that you work a lot as though that's a good thing, but you don't understand men. That kind of career stuff is not important to us. You're thinking of women. For women, it's really important that she respects and admires the career of the man. But that's not important for men. You can have a successful career. You can still be pretty, still be in good shape, but ultimately, you're 40. I don't think you realize how big a deal that is for men. Otherwise, you wouldn't be so emotional. You wouldn't be so confused.
And I'm kind, I'm caring, I'm a lovely person, really, really.
Spoiler alert. This is a disaster waiting to happen. Let's face it, your swimming pool will be smaller than a cotton shirt in a hot wash. Let's be honest here. Dating a woman in her 40s is like playing Russian roulette. Think about it. Why is he still single this year? Did her husband kick the bucket? If so, great. Nothing wrong. Hopefully. But if not, you have to wonder what is wrong with him. If he's never married, maybe it's because he has a man to get rid of a lion. If he is divorced, you should ask yourself why. If her ex has cheated on her, maybe that's what pushed her to do it with her good looks. And if he is a cheater? Well, a cheater is always a cheater, right? Trusting him is like trusting a hungry fox in a henhouse. Women in their 20s are representative of bad guys or cool guys their own age. They don't want to be perfect, not good people, and caring people. So these women spend their 20s amassing a mountain of baby daddies and acting out their bad boy choices. Then, in their 40s, they suddenly decide they want the handsome, caring boys they rejected a decade ago, hoping they'll take their acting career with them. All mind and body. Let's be clear. This plan is like a house of cards in a wind tunnel. I can tell you that only the sickest people will fall for you. However, they may only be around a little longer to regain some of the lost dreams. By the time you reach your 30s and 40s, the motivation changes, but it doesn't.
We do need men, though. We do.
We don't need them.
We do.
No, because they're lesbians.
Who do you call to get your car fixed? A man or a woman? Your toilet breaks down. Who do you call?
So I fix my own car. I can do. I'm motor mechanics.
Your power supply. Who runs it? Who runs the infrastructure of society? Men or women?
Oh, at the moment, men. Obviously, because
this concludes our A4 anonymous coverage for the day. Click that like button, please. Make sure you hit that notification bell in addition to subscribing. Leave a comment telling us what you think. Have a great day tomorrow.